and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Yes, okay. Yes, engaged. Okay. Just gonna... Not very selective today. Quite active. Why is it so bright? Despite the weather. This is very bright, isn't it? But the weather is very dark. So that's interesting. I feel it's one of those days where the light is on and off. So we've got intrigued, inspired, yes, engaged, and vibrant, energized, which is nice. Let's have a look. We can't really see it, can we? I'm gonna try to make it better. Hopefully that helps a little bit. It's almost... No, it's off, isn't it? It's just off the light. It's really interesting. It's like there's something in the air, isn't it? The door. Okay. Frantic energy, even though it's such a nice reading. So we've got the yes card on the table, which means a door is opening for you, of course. And this is the attraction card. So you have attracted this. Someone is intrigued about what you are doing, and therefore the door is opening for you. And it could be that you are also having help from the spiritual realm, and there's something that is also causing you to be a bit more energized and vibrant than you usually were with this card here. And this is also, there's a lot of energy around, and I feel that you feel it. And there's George's fur. And okay, so this door is opening for you, and you are getting inspired. It could be the door of inspiration. It could be that you have been uninspired for some time. It could be that this was the case. But why is it though? I think inspiration is hardly grasped until you are accessing it from somewhere that is, spiritual. And if we try to ground it down too much to earth, it gets uninspiring. And the colors are nice. Now look how dark it got. Did you see that? The weather is just off for this reading. I don't know. It's something. So I've put the curtain up again, but it's just not happening, isn't it? I just want you to see the colors in the way they are, but you can't because the light is off. It's either too dark or too light. See that? Why is my hand influencing light? This is just... Oh, I feel so messed with, honestly, in this reading. I feel so messed with. It could be you, it could be your energy here. Because nothing's going right, is it? Let's pull a story card. Let's see. Whoa, woo. I'm just messing with the light right now because it's also a distraction, isn't it? Seeking. Yeah, that's clearly your energy. And it kind of also fits to the light in the reading here. Communion. Again, a card of togetherness, intuition. This today looks a bit like a red flag almost. And adoration. That's lovely. Soulfulness. I feel that this is what you are looking for. The soulfulness in everything. And here we are again, playing with the light. Yeah, I feel that this is what you are seeking. The communion maybe as well, but maybe you are not even aware of it. That you are actually looking for this, but you are just... you are adored. So there's somebody here that really adores you. And this one I can't almost see because the room here is actually quite dark. And I feel that this has something to do with your reading, that there's this plot of darkness you're sitting within, or it's like light, dark, and there's it's almost you're seeking for something. And it doesn't show itself. All you see is light, dark. In some ways, it's off, right? I don't even know what this is. I can't see it right now. Is there something on it, or is it just... It's just random. I don't know. And there's this light and dark as well, the shadows here. Is there someone in the shadows, in your intuition? I'm this is just always showing itself like the red here. And I feel that there's something that you are overlooking because you're focusing on the red flag, so to say. And it's the wolf here that is looking just a little bit here. I didn't see it, but now I see. So someone's adoring you. And your soulfulness. But you are just seeking. You are in a seeking energy, so you don't look. You don't see because you are seeking. Yeah, it's when you are looking for something outside of yourself all the time. You just don't perceive what is in front of you, or what you want, what you're seeking almost. It's almost as if you are losing what you are seeking while you are seeking it. It's like you're seeking for so long that you then forget what you were seeking. Wow. And I really I wish you could see the colors more effectively, because it's too oversaturated, or maybe if it's a bit darker, if I can. Because those are very vibrant in its darkness, and I really like the way they are shown, but I'm trying to make hand magic here and make it a bit darker. Where is it? There. Okay. No, it's not really happening, is it? Engaged, vibrant and energized. And the bottom of this deck was duality. And this I thought I could discard, but it's a part of the reading, because I don't feel that. What I'm telling you, I don't feel that. In fact, I feel a subtle aggression right now. I think it's the energy that is too much, a bit. When you are a bit, there's just some energy that wants to be released with the door here. And I feel that it's been almost like boiling or rising up, the energy. And also, energy. I don't know how often I've said in the last reading, energy. And there is something about energy that I need to speak about. Because I've been mentioning it so much. It's like, this is an energy, that is an energy, 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 energy. And you say a word so often that it kind of sounds different, and then it It's not the same word anymore. And I feel this energy there. Again, energy. There's something about the perception that is changing for you. Where you realize the underlying. I try to find a different word for energy right now, but I can't. You are noticing the underlying energy, and that your own energy is influencing something and was holding a door closed. But you are now being able to work with the energy. It's like with engaged, not with the ring on the finger. Well, if that's happening for you, of course, congratulations. But I mean it more in form of entertaining. You are working with the energy. With that, I think you are finding out how to release this. How to straighten up the energy. If those vibrant and energized things here, the lines, if you could pull it like a thread and work with it like a needle and a thread, where you are just, or crocheting and knitting, and I feel that you are doing this with energy. You know how to work with energy now. And this is inspiring you. And this was also messing with you because you had more energy than you could make use of. It's with a closed door. If you have too much of it, it's just the room gets fuller and fuller. It gets cluttered to the point where the door bursts. And since it's energy and not clutter, because clutter actually takes away energy, you are now you're almost forced to learn how to work with it, because you can't not have it. There's something about you that is producing it. And that's intriguing. And with the divine timing, that's what I said. It's like you have so much of it, it messes with you. It's like fuel to a car when you have energy, right? And I feel that you came from a phase of long depletion, or you just had a door that was leaking, that you close. And then you have so much energy that you don't know where to put it. Maybe you have never learned how to use it. Maybe you never knew how to live properly, It can be a pattern installed right away. It's like what most of humans these days do. We sit in front of the phone a lot, and we waste our energies there. Because it's like the phone battery. It just empties our charge as well, the scrolling process. It could be that you are having more energy despite the fact that you might engage in with your smartphone or something. It's a big access granted card, and you have attracted it somehow. It's just a part of it that was making me frantic, is this intrigued card and the inspiration. I feel those both are not there yet somehow, even though they are the first ones. And I feel that this is the reason why you need to engage with the energy. You need to find a way to funnel the energy and work with it, because there's something magical within it. It's like a fuel, but it's also opening doors when you know how to work with energies and how to put yourself into an energetic state that is in alignment with what you really want to achieve. Because sometimes it can be destructive too if you don't know how to work it. For example, if you are angry and you have so much energy within you that is boiling and supercharged, and then you try to open a door that was closed with a key, and all of a sudden you have the door handle in your hand because you are so angry, and you didn't even realize that you used so much energy and muscle masses to try to open the door in all your anger, that you all of a sudden have the door handle in your hand. And you didn't mean to destroy it, but it just so happened, right? I mean, this is the downward energy. And I feel that this is something that also wants to be flipped, because I could have brought a better example that's a little bit more upscale, upbeat, right? But no, I chose an example that is destructive. Why did I do that? I feel that's the point. Maybe it was before that you didn't know how to use it and you used it for your energy, for something that was rather destructive. And now you are realizing that you can use the same energy to fuel something constructive. And that is magical in and of itself. Most of all also because you have so much energy. A part of the work of Dolores Cannon, she was a hypnotist, and she wrote quite a few books, but her main message also was that we as humans are learning how to use energy, or that's one of the reasons why we are here. And I feel that you are also, you are getting it. You are getting one step ahead. You know how to use energy as a fuel. And it gets you somewhere. It's just that it now goes backwards also. It's this cleansing process. If you look at it backwards, you don't know how to use energy until you find out that you can use it as a fuel. This process did take time, but it opened the door for you, or it opens the door for you. And then there's the attraction. It could be that you are finding a way to attract what you want with the way you emit energy. It's almost also that you are closing the door to circumstances that were following you by realizing that those were in your energetic blueprint. There's such thing where we just are residing within a structure that has been placed upon us, and we only realize that we can break free from it once we are aware of the energetic pattern underneath it. And the awareness alone shifts the energy. And then you are attracting something different. And this intrigues you, this process. And you are becoming intriguing in this process too. With duality though, that's what I said, it's a negative example in a positive world, right? When you have a lot of energy, that's actually good. But not knowing how to use it, that's not so good. Learning how to use it, that's good. But then also applying it, how do you apply it then? Because this gives you some sort of power. And the guidance is clearly you need to apply it with love, with the heart here. Because it would drain your energy if you wouldn't. I'm getting a very specific example with that door. So when you are taking a shower in a small room and the door is closed, the room gets full of steam. And if you want to empty the room of the steam, there are two options. Either you open the window all while you are showering, during the whole time. And let's assume outside it's cooler than inside. And so either you open the window all the time during your showering process, or you are taking the shower and then only for a short time open the window. And the question is, how can you which process is faster to remove the humid, steamy air from your bathroom? How do you reach it that the air is escaping the room quicker? One might say, yeah, of course you need to open the window longer, because the window is open longer, so there is more time that goes by for the air to exit. But the intriguing part in this is, with this here, that it's actually getting you get the result quicker when you open the window only for a short time after you took the shower, because the room then heats itself up with the warm, steamy water air, and when you then open the window, it bursts out, rather than the air exchange through the open window all the time, which then means that also the bathroom stays cooler, so the cool air doesn't exit the bathroom as quickly as hot air, because hot air or warm air travels upward. And then there are those thermodynamics where the cold air is exchanging with the hot air. What has this to do with this? I think that's something that you're realizing. Maybe you've been somebody who has opened the window all the time, and then you were wondering why it takes ages for the steamy air to exit your bathroom. And then you try a different approach and it kind of works. It works better. I feel there's this, and those are simple examples of using energy bubbles almost to get somewhere. Using a momentum. So if you know something about energy, then all of a sudden you know and realize how to take the energy, which time of the day you need to use to do certain things. So basically, when you have the most energy, you need to do something that you want to engage with, that gets you forward. You need to engage in certain activities in a certain time of day when you know you are energized. In comparison to when you have drained your energy, it won't yield the same result. But that might be surprising for you in some ways. We all know, of course, that when we had a long day, that it's not really beneficial to do certain things because we are tired. That's a normal thing. But I feel that the opposite is also because if we look at the energy behind it, that is a simple example that everybody knows. But I feel that you find something other than that is also very intriguing for you. It's almost with a locked door. Something that not everybody knows, even though it's an obvious thing that is so straightforward, right in your face. Everybody could come to the conclusion, but nobody does. It's an open secret that you just stand in front of, and everybody knows it, but nobody really thinks of it. But you do, somehow. And that's the energy work here. Okay. I'll pull one of those. It's almost so obvious there's something really obvious here on the table. Revival. Oh, and rebirth with ayahuasca. Revival. Wow. I mean, this card is big in an energy reading. Those are, they almost look like DNA strings here. And there's this big bird being revived. I feel it has something to do with energy storage and energy regeneration. And with your body as well. If you look at, wow, I mean, this is rebirth, right? And this card has, there's the baby here, right? But it's also, if I think about where a baby would be located, it would be the womb, right? But there is also something about how this energy flow is right where the bird's estimated solar plexus chakra would be. And there are stars. And this connects with Earth. And this is an elderly figure, and there again is a DNA string. What is going on? I feel that there's this how to generate energy with revival. You know, when I said there's something that is depleted, and when I named the example of the steamy bathroom, that would also, it can also get tiring, you know, when you are sitting in a bathroom that is full of steamy air, and then you almost get dizzy because if it's getting to the point where it's really, really steamy and all that. And I feel that there's this realization that you can work with energy and release it and gain clarity from it somehow too. It's something, as I said, it's so obvious that I probably won't pull it in here because it would be too easy to just say it, but you will get it. I have more question marks than anything else right now, but sometimes you just need to be able to sometimes if you have more questions than answers, that's good, and you can just think about it and then let go of the thoughts and then eventually come back to them, and then you get an insight. It's when you're intrigued. When you're intrigued, you are fascinated by something and you want to know more and you think about things more. And the mouse. The mouse. Okay. Well, that's a small energy worker right there. Earth energy. So the mouse. Detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its day fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. When in balance, organized, resourceful, prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose. To bring into balance a meaningful project. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess that's the message that wanted to come out. I'm sure that it's useful for you. So let's see who this reading is for. Cancer. Okay, well, there you go. Additional info is in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye 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 bye.